Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video and my new channel, SaaS On The Side. It's a bit of a accountability exercise for me, to be honest, but more than anything, I want to document my journey going from where I am today to becoming a fully fledged indie SaaS owner. And I want to share that with the world. So this first video is pretty much a introduction or a background into who I am, how I came about being where I am, and the product that I want to build. So I worked in corporate for well over a decade. I worked for British Airways and Etihad Airways in London, Dubai, and in Abu Dhabi. But I've always had this entrepreneurial itch that I've scratched from doing various side projects and side hustles over the years. One of which was a fitness brand that I launched during COVID. All the gyms shut, and then suddenly there was a huge surge in demand for home gym equipment, things like dumbbells and kettlebells. So myself and one of my friends clubbed a bit of cash together, and we basically ordered a container of those pieces of equipment and imported them into the UAE, set up a WooCommerce store, set up some meta ads, and sold them online. And it went really well. We made a bit of money out of it, but of course the gyms reopened and it wasn't really sustainable because the demand diminished and it became a far more competitive environment. But it cemented for me that I really wanted to do my own thing and I wanted to run my own company. So shortly after I left the UAE, I moved back to the UK and started to teach myself how to code, which was something I genuinely was passionate about and I still am passionate about. Within a couple of months, I met up with someone that I'd previously set up a WooCommerce store for, and he was opening a gym and wanted to know whether I would build a management platform for his gym. I had no idea how to do that, didn't know where to start. I wasn't even confident that I had the skills or capabilities to deliver that, but for some reason I just said yes. And for 3-4 months from then on in, I basically hacked my way to a product that we launched and he was really happy with, and the end users were really happy with. The code was shit, but it delivered on what we set out to achieve at the start. It was a really interesting turning point for me because I realized that I finally delivered a problem that delivered a product that solved a real problem for a real business. But I was still conscious that I didn't really know how to build products properly in a sort of production worthy way in a large scale. So in my mid 30s, after that, I basically got a job as a graduate engineer with a startup in London to try and plug those holes, try and learn how you really architect an application, how you test it, how you maintain it, how you upgrade it, how you scope out features and work with teams to deliver something that's functionally solid. And I've done that now for 4 years, so I feel like I'm finally at the point where I can take that scrappy little app and try and build something that I can sell. It's been chugging away for the last 4 years. We've added a few features here and there, and in fact, there's another gym come along and seen the app and wanted to deploy it for them. So I've made some tweaks and deployed another version for another gym in another area that's relatively local to me. And the first gym that we launched with is actually opening a second location. So I'm deploying that again with some slight tweaks for that business. But that's not scalable. Like, you can't really maintain an app well and develop it well if you're deploying it multiple times. So that's my plan, is to take that scrappy little app, repackage it into a SaaS product that is scalable and is fundamentally solid so that I can potentially sell it to the world. I'm not trying to be a unicorn. I don't want to raise hundreds of millions of dollars. I just want to try and build a lifestyle business that I can enjoy and grow over time. And that's what this is all about. I'm going to share everything from my business logic to my marketing ideas, my pricing strategy, my mistakes, my tech stack, my code base. Maybe that resonates well with you. Maybe you've got a full-time job, maybe you've got a family, and you really want to run a side hustle, but you're struggling with those conflicting demands. So hopefully my journey helps you get started with yours. Thanks so much for watching episode 1. In the next one, I'm going to dive into that gym management software that I already built for a couple of gyms and think about the learnings and considerations that I need to take into my SaaS when I repurpose it into something scalable.